everybody, happy Monday and welcome to Wade's Weekly Update. Today is December the 16th and I am of course Wade Byers, the helpful mortgage man with Benchmark Home Loans here based out of the Middle Tennessee area, serving all of Nashville and Middle Tennessee. We are of course here talking about the real estate market and the mortgage market here in the Nashville, Middle Tennessee area and kind of what's going on this week. First of all, of course, it's the holiday season, so seems like the real estate market has slowed down quite a bit from what everybody I've talking to, but I think we're going to have a great 2014. I think honestly the housing purchases will pick up a little bit quicker earlier in the year than they have been in the past. So I'm looking forward to a huge 2014 for the real estate market. This week we actually have another Fed meeting going on tomorrow and Wednesday. That will end on Wednesday, and they're talking about what they're going to do as far as the stimulus program that we've had in place for a few years now. We've talked several times about what they're doing, buying government bonds to try to keep the price of those bonds up, and what they're talking about doing is scaling back on that as far as how many bonds they're buying, how much money they're spending. They obviously need to do that. They've got a really good lookout on what the interest rates are doing, and they do understand that if the interest rates go up too high, it's really going to seriously damage the economic recovery that we're seeing right now. So they're really focused on trying to scale back on that bond buying program, but not cause interest rates to inflate too high. So we'll keep an eye on that. I personally believe they will start scaling back on the bonds. I believe they will leave mortgage bonds alone, which should in turn hopefully keep those prices up and the interest rates low. So they do understand the impact of that, and I'll try to give everybody an idea of what happens and what we think is what that impact's going to be on the market as soon as they get done with that meeting. Last week we talked a little bit about debt to income ratio and qualifying for a mortgage. Here in a couple weeks we'll continue on with that. I want to get into what we can count as verifiable income, whether you're self-employed, whether you're a commission-based employee, if you just get a standard salary, you know, how all those things can be verified and exactly what we can count as far as income for you for that debt to income ratio. Also coming up, I'm teaching a class on January 23rd here in Mt Juliet on using YouTube to grow your Google presence. For those of you that don't know, YouTube is actually the #2 search engine on the web now, and it's actually owned by Google. So it's a big deal these days. Obviously, I use video a lot, and I want to teach everybody else what I'm doing there. So that's January 23rd. Look for a video series coming up on how to qualify for a mortgage. I'm going to do a complete series on all the steps that are involved there, and also home buyer classes coming up in the next year. So again, my name is Wade Byers, the helpful mortgage man with Benchmark Home Loans here in Nashville, Middle Tennessee area. If I can ever do anything for you, certainly give me a call, shoot me a text at 615-335-3356. I'm here to help, so anything I can do, I'd be happy to see what I can do to help. And everybody have a great week. Get your shopping done, and we will talk again next week on Monday, right before Christmas. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.